Warning, this video is intended for audience who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online. William, hey.
Yeah.
Hey, I just realized this video will probably be uploaded before the other video we've been recording about. So from this point of view, you know everything about Sentai history, alright?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so watch the video where I explain Super Sentai history to you in 45 minutes, where you have now learned everything about Sentai, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So welcome to our second supplementary episode about Zenkaiger, leading up to the release of Zenkaiger. So here's the thing, I'm mad, right?
Mm-hmm.
So originally when we post the first video, right, I was like, all right, cool, we have our video talking about Zenkaiger. So you know what happens the day after I posted that video?
Uh-huh. What happened?
All these additional details got revealed. I got so fucking annoyed. Literally, the first video we record where we just discussed the basic of Zenkaiger and get the general understanding, right? I was like, all right, good. All right. I realized that would keep us busy. Keep us busy first, so we don't have to worry about that shit. And then literally the next day, they're like, nope. Here's all the rest. Here's more detail that got revealed and got leaked. I was like, I was like, fuck. Alright, so in this second video, in preparation for Zenkaiger, like I've been saying, because Zenkaiger is the 45th anniversary season of Super Sentai. Because of that, it's gonna celebrate the franchise. But you, William, you my friend, because as we have discussed from our weekly unnamed discussions here about Jiraiya, right? You did not know anything about Sentai or Jiraiya. Well, I, Austin, a person with years of knowledge about tokusatsu and Jiraiya, right, knows all about Jiraiya, right? I'm a big knowledge guy of Jiraiya, all right? I can name every single ninja from Jiraiya, all right?
Yeah, okay, sure. Let's do.
Okay, yeah.
We'll do the list later. We should talk about this stuff actually.
Okay. Yeah. So in this video, we're just gonna discuss again to get you prepared, get you caught up for speed, right? Because there's gonna be a lot of stuff that's gonna be revealed in Zenkaiger because it's an anniversary, and it looks like it's gonna be a full blown anniversary where they go back and do a bunch of cameo role appearance, guest star, and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so first off, the first thing we got is, we got a better, clear picture of the suit. Because before, when we initially discussed this, we didn't know what the suit looked like or anything. We saw like these really blurry set photos because people in Japan don't have HD cameras to take pictures of the set, right?
Yeah, they don't have HD
so now we know
cameras.
what we got going on, all right? And we have characters named now. So we have characters named now, okay?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have the leader of the Zenkaiger is Zenkaiser, all right?
Uh-huh.
And so that's the leader of Zenkaiger, the Zenkaiser, right? And Kaiser is Latin, I believe.
Is it?
Leader?
Is it?
Kaiser? Kaiser? Is that what Kaiser is Latin for?
Kaiser isn't that like a German thing?
Is that what it is?
Hold on, let me see. Kaiser Permanente.
Kaiser Permanente. Yeah, that's Emperor. Okay, no, it's German. It's German for Emperor. Okay.
Okay.
So, I was close.
Yeah,
okay, so he's the official leader. All right. So as you can tell by this set photo, I'm just gonna put one set photo up for this image. I'm not gonna fucking bother putting a multiple image. So much fucking work. So for this, you can see him. Hey, he invokes a lot of things, right? So first off, his helmet design is a big callback to Aka Ranger, the original Red Ranger from the first season. Himitsu Sentai Go Ranger, right? He has these big bug eyes and everything, right?
Yeah.
And you see his suit is just a jumble mess of color, right? And that's just like big one from Jaka. He just has all these suit colors just happening with him, right?
Yeah,
like all these strips of color. It's very busy, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, I somewhat like it. It's not that bad. It's pretty cool, It's like okay, it's fine.
I do feel that the bracelets are a little much though. The rings around his arm.
I feel like he has too much to start off with, right? There's a lot going on for him to start off with,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's so much.
Yeah, but at least we got the names of the other Zenkaiger member, which apparently are all just robots this season, right? Because before in Sentai, we have had robot members on the team, but they're just straight up one member. But apparently with this season, only Zenkaiser is the only humans, while the other four members are just straight up robot. But here's the thing, right? One of them is a robot girl, all right? So that's all that matters now. There's a robot girl on the team, all right?
So all that matters is the robot girl. Okay, nice to know.
All that matters is the robot girl, all right? So first off, we have a Zenkai Jure, which is the red member based on Zoo Ranger's Daijujin, right? So these mechas are all... The other members' design are all based off the Megazord from past team, okay? So the Zoo Ranger, as you remember, was the dinosaur season, right? With that most audience would know as would later be adapted to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, all right? That's him. That's this red guy, okay? That's who the red guy is, all right?
Right.
Next member is Zenkai Gowan, the yellow member, based on Gao Ranger's Gao King, all right? So his name is somewhat a play because Gao means roar, right? So his name is Roar, Zenkai Roar or something like that. And he's based on, and this was the animal-based season. So you can see that, you see with his stupid lion, with his lion on his giant chest with some god-awful, his giant lion on his chest. Zenkai Majin, the peak member, based on Magi Ranger's Magic King. This is from Maho Sentai Magi Ranger, the Magic season. Remember, and I was telling you about Harry Potter, because kids love that Harry Potter, you know?
Yeah.
They love that Prisoner of Azkaban, right? Like, oh boy, kids love those Prisoners of Azkaban. That's all the kids talk about these days.
Yep, all they talk about is Prisoner of Azkaban and nothing else out of that franchise.
Yep, and also she's the robot girl of the member, all right? Right?
She's the only one that matters. Yeah, the one you said before.
Yeah, that's right. And then we have Zenkai Vroom. Vroom's like the dumbest fuck. I feel like this is just a typo someone submitted to the department, right? Because I'm looking at the keyboard right now. The letter N, it's right next to the letter M, right?
Yeah, it does feel like something that would be like a typo, and then they're like, you know what, fuck it, we'll just make it Vroom. Who cares?
The blue mirror based on Bolkenger, Bolken. Jesus fucking Christ! It's really fucking stupid, right? It's just so fucking. And he looks, and I think he's probably the worst one out of the four machine members because he looks the most bulky for some reason, right? Like the only one that looks practical with these four members is Majin, right? Right, because she has a more humanoid appearance, right? While the other three just have these giant chest armors on them, right? That makes it look like they can't move. But we'll get into that later, but due to concept art. So he looks really big. So here's the thing. So out of these four members, two of them are from Anniversary Season, okay? So Dai Boken is from Bolkenger, which is the 30th Anniversary Season, okay? And Gao King, Gao Ranger, right, was the 25th Anniversary Season, all right? So I don't know if that is intentional or what, right? But that's just something to note, okay? I feel like that is intentional because of that, right? I feel like that's the reason why two of them are married. Don't know what Majin doesn't really have any significance to Sentai, like big significance, like anniversary wise, but and Juret only has a major significance is due to the fact that it would later to be adapted into Power Rangers. Okay. So there you go. So the thing about Power Rangers now, they somewhat pseudo work in conjunction with Sentai development just for later adaptation, right? It's really fucking weird. It's all background. Well, all that lawyer stuff that happens in the background. So I don't know if Juren was chosen because so that later when this show, when it gets adapted to Power Ranger, it's just there to be the fucking Power Rangers reference because people love Mighty Morphin, even though I hate that season so goddamn much, right? I did like Mighty Morphin, but due to the fact that the fan base and the company keeps circle jerking it and jerking it off as the best season ever, which by the way, it's not that great, right? I learned to hate Mighty Morphin because of that reason. Like I used to like Mighty, but ever since they started just jerking off Mighty Morphin in the Power Rangers franchise, I'm like, okay, this franchise's not that great anymore, right? Like they just completely just acknowledge Mighty Morphin as like, hey, yo, here's the true Power Ranger season, right? Which from a nostalgic point of view, it makes sense. Like this is the one that most people would know of, right? This one with the 90 kids, like, but because they keep jerking it off, I'm like, god damn it. Okay, there's other seasons that are better, right?
Yeah, like, Jetman, but, I won't get into it.
Yeah. Jetman or other Power Ranger season like RPM, which takes place in the post-apocalyptic future, or right, or other seasons like that. So there we go. That's the first bit we're gonna discuss. So now we know the team members, all right. So now you know the team members. And apparently their gimmick this season is Pogs, okay? Literal Pogs. Like we see this.
Wait, where is that? What do you mean? I'm confused.
Like you're looking at the official team, right? You see like these weird chip things just floating around.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Those are Pogs, right? Those are definitely Pogs.
I mean, Cogs, sure.
Pogs. No, Pogs. Like Pogs.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to actually look this up. What do you mean by Pogs?
What?
Milk caps? Because that's what I'm seeing.
Wait, don't you remember Pogs?
I don't. I really don't remember Pogs.
Oh, really? Oh, I guess there are called milk caps. Okay, I didn't know that's what they were called. I just know them as Pogs.
Yeah, I know them as milk caps. I remember them being a thing, but I didn't. Okay. No, I'm on the same page now.
Okay, so we're on the same page. They just have two different names. I just know them as Pogs.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So weird difference then. That's.
Yeah. So hey, but the Rangers are Pog champing this season. All right. Hopefully they don't get removed. You're right. Because this may or may not be recorded in advance for upload, right? I hope. Wait, I'm gonna call it up. PogChamp will never leave Twitch, all right? It will remain with Twitch for the rest of Twitch's life, all right? Mm-hmm. There's nothing that will ever get PogChamp removed, all right? Because you know why? Because PogChamp is my little PogChamp, okay?
I can just tell you were waiting for it, and I hate it. I hate it so much. Oh my god. That's I'm very tilted from that. I'm so tilted. Wow.
Yeah, so that's the first piece of information. So the Ranger uses Pogs this season, right? We don't have a clear image of it, so I don't know what's the deal with these Pogs. Hopefully these other images will explain to it, right? Mm-hmm. All right, next one. What the fuck? What do we got next? Additional detail revealed. Okay. Okay, so this just gives out the basic story production. All right, so in this one, we learn about so we get another clear shot of the team, right? Which, once again, the other three members look too bulky to be practical, right?
Yeah, they have a lot going on here.
Imagine it's literally still the only one that looks like it's combat ready. Like, it can fight in combat. Not counting Zenkaiger, right? Mm-hmm. Who's an actual Raider. Like, these other, like Juren, Gallon and Vroom, not with an N, right? looks like they can tilt and fall over. All right.
Yeah,
because they look so back heavy.
You can push them over, and then they just have trouble getting up like a tortoise or something.
Yeah. All right, so with this one, we finally have. So now that with this, the next one, we finally have the synopsis for the series. We finally know what's up, right? Because before people were speculating, well, what's the deal with these season, you know? What's going on? But for this one, we finally know. And so here is the official synopsis of the series. In this series, a story about heroes who try to save the world against enemies who are trying to erase all parallel worlds. Racing to stop them is Zenkaiger. After their evil presence appear in his world, together with his 4 robot and 1 human, they form Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger to protect the world. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. So like I was telling you before, parallel universe wouldn't exist within Sentai. All right.
Right.
As far as I remember, they have established at least 11 parallel universe within Sentai lore. All right. Because this goes all the way back to Go Onjo, right? Where it says there are 11 worlds that exist. Okay. All right.
Actually, I do have a question on that. Actually, because I remember this being a thing in Jetman. Again, Jetman, right? But they had they had the whole thing about front and reverse dimensions. Do those count as a parallel universe of themselves?
Those are just dimensions. That still exists within that universe, right? That's right. That still exists within that universe's span. Right? It's right. Dimensions and universe are two completely different concepts of reality. Right? We gotta remember that, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it's like how in Marvel and DC, right? You have you have the multiverse, right? With like Earth 616, Earth whatever, blah blah blah, right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, but you still have like the other side of it. It's like in okay, another good example would be Stranger Things, all right? Mm-hmm. So you know in Stranger you have the upside down, right?
Yeah.
That would be considered the same. That's still within that same universe, but that's just another dimension, you know?
Oh.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Okay. I get it.
Right. It's like right. Yeah. It's like that. So that's the thing with dimensions in Sentai. But with Zenkaiger, sounds like, hey yo, this is gonna involve parallel universe because in Sentai I believe we know at least 5 parallel universe that exists, all right?
Well,
so we have the Earth Prime, or I'm going to call this Earth Prime. This is the Earth where every storyline of Sentai takes place, okay? Mm-hmm. All right? We have Dino Earth from Aba Ranger, which is just an Earth Ranger, just dinosaur. That's why we call it Dino Earth, okay?
Okay.
Okay? We have Machine World, right, which is a world filled with sentient talking machine cars. That's when Go Onjo established the concept of multiple Earths, by the way. That's when they started just throwing a bunch of Earths out of nowhere, all right? Like, hey, yo, what's up? Here's a bunch of Earths, all right? Mm-hmm. All right?
Okay.
So within Go Onjo, they established Machine World, all right? Mm-hmm. There's Samurai World, which is just a universe where they're stuck in forever Edo period for some reason. there's no technological advancement within that world. Like they're literally just stuck forever in the Sengoku Edo samurai era for some reason, right?
So no, okay, right? All right, yeah, okay.
Really weird. Like I guess in samurai world they're just like, all right, we reached the samurai universe. That's good enough.
Okay,
that's good enough, right?
Yeah, we'll just stay here. Okay, we're not gonna risk everything that happens in the future. We just stay in this present time in this samurai world.
Oh, hold on, wait, so it's like that. So then we hold on. There's a lot of words that fuck. Okay, wait, did they establish all the universes already within Sentai? Okay, I guess there might be more than 11 universes that exist. Well, okay, never mind. Okay, according to this Wikipedia entry I'm reading, there's Machine World, there's Junk World. I don't know how that's not just Machine World at that point. I feel like that's just you submitting the same homework twice but with a different name, right? And then there's Samurai World, what I just explained. Sound World, don't know what's the deal with that. Stormy World, don't know what's the deal with that. Magic World, Christmas World, which I guess is just a world that's in forever Christmas, perpetual state of Christmas. Prism World, Grass World, and Gunman World, alright?
Oh my god.
Two of these worlds don't make a lot of sense.
Oh my god, what is going on?
I don't know why there's a Gunman World and a Samurai World, right? I feel at that point you might as well just do a Night World at that point.
Yeah, you might as well.
Okay, so there's not 11 universe. There's actually 12. Because Kamen Rider, right? So here's the thing about Kamen Rider is very fucking weird, right? Kamen Rider is his own universe that exists. So technically that's the 12th parallel dimension universe, right?
Wait, I thought
Sentai.
I thought that was I thought they were. I remember us talking about that. I thought it was like if it was they were alongside one another.
Hey, look, the continuity of this franchise, not the best, all right?
Okay.
Sentai Kamen does not have the best continuity to the point where in the 20th Kamen Rider season, right? Zio, when they had their there's 20 parallel dimensions now, by the way.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. Because when Kamen Rider DK aired, right? They was like, oh yeah, hey, you need to go to the 9 parallel dimensions, right? One of them was the Sentai dimension, okay? And then the other 9 were the Kamen Rider universes, right? But then at the end of that says, oh yeah, by the way, here's 3 more dimensions for you to go to. Here's Death Dimension.
What is going on? Why? There's so much.
So within the Kamen Rider Super Sentai metaverse, the way that it's set up, not very clear, alright? They really need like a new 52 type of situation where they retcon and establish correct universe. It's really weird, okay?
Do you think this is how they're gonna do it with this one?
I don't fucking know. I don't know what's the deal with this universe, right? So at least from a Sentai point, there are 12 parallel universe that exist, okay? Okay. Right? Those so the 11 one I just played with Santa World and then Sentai World. So I don't know. So like I said, so dimensions, parallel universes, that's a concept that's always established in Sentai. This is nothing new, all right? Okay. So all we learned from it is just like, yeah, hey, here's parallel dimensions, and you fight them with your robot friends, all right? Yeah. Okay. Yes. So going on, but that's not all. The mecha aspect will play a major role in the whole story, as the robo heroes fight against human-sized enemy, and the human enemies encountered by becoming a huge robot. The Sentai heroes won't always fight in a mecha, as these fights will be pervasive. Oh, pervasive. Oh, okay. In addition, these heroes will often use items called Sentai gears, which condenses the power of the Super Sentai. They are equipped with the Gyartlinger?
Yeah, that's weird. I mean, Gyartlinger?
Gyartlinger, their personal weapon, and use it for transformation. Alright, so from what I'm telling from this, they just fight regular monsters the week, and then the monster week just becomes big, but the robots that's chilling, so the 4 robots, right? They just become big themselves. That's what I'm assuming from this, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's the best I would think,
Yeah, and then of course we have story writers and producers and all that stuff. So these are just staff people who's been in the show. So I know what shows they work on. I don't remember these. It's like let's see. It's primarily directed by Okay. So the only one that so from the production cast, right? The only one that sticks out to me is Hirofume Fukuzawa, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's the guy that's been pretty much doing all the cool whatchamacallit, the cool action.
Okay, you mean with the interesting camera angles and stuff like that?
Yeah, because I told you prior to actually, so I said in the video that it was Lupin Ranger that did it. First of all, it was actually Goldbuster that did it. Goldbuster was the one that did more interesting camera movement, camera flow. So that's the only one that I recognize for his work, because he's the one that started doing, hey, so you know how we always do these static camera movements? No. Let's start doing free flow motion with our camera to make it more interesting, right?
Okay.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then in terms of staff writers, let's see. So Junko Kumara did Dobutsu Sentai Zenkaiger and Kaito Sentai Lupin versus Kisetsu Sentai Patarage. Those seasons were okay. Not my personal favorites, you know. So,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm not. I don't have much to say. So I don't know if that's gonna reflect the quality of the writing for these shows or whatever, right? But like the only interesting note I'm getting from the behind the scenes is Hirofumi Fukuzawa, and for him being the head of the show's action director.
Okay.
That was a good sip of Baja Blast. That was a good.
Thanks for specifying Baja Blast. We're not sponsored by Baja Blast, by the way.
Hey! Give us Baja Blast. Give us some Baja Blast money, all right?
Oh my god.
So that's the story concept of Zenkaiger. So we learned some stuff. So as we established, a parallel dimension exists within the air. It's just a dude going around fighting with his robot friends. All right. I was like, he doesn't have real friends apparently, so he built some friends to fight for him. Probably no one else in these parallel worlds want to protect Earth. They're like, all right, never mind. I'll just build some robots. All right.
Hindsight, kind of sad.
Yeah, it's really sad. So next image is we have some concept art that's leaked. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we got some concept art. This is really interesting. All right. Here's some stuff we see in these art, and we see that the mechas aren't as bulky as they appear to be. So we see a pseudo form before they become the big bulky robot from the cast photos. All right, which looks way better now in comparison to what we've seen before. I don't know why they haven't shown these guys off yet.
Yeah,
right?
In their base forms and stuff. But I don't know. Maybe they want to really show off their mech forms and really emphasize the robotics of it all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because when we look at it, they do look so fucking bulky, which is my problem with them fighting, right?
Mm-hmm.
But so hopefully throughout the show we do see them primarily in these humanoid costumes, right? In their humanoid form before they become the giant the giant bulky forms, all right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So from the leaked documents, we have is that the four robots have called Kikai noids, right?
Where is that?
Let's see. They said that we learned from the leaked documents for starters that the combined is confirmed that the four robots.
There it is. Okay.
Kikai
noids is what I would assume.
Yeah. So they do have pseudo base force that because it would be really inconvenient just to have them as these giant bulky robots, right? Because these base forms actually do look good, all right? I'm not gonna lie. From this, they look way better in comparison to their power up, to their giant power up form. So that's good. So I like that, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Wim, that robot girl is wearing a robot skirt, all right?
I swear to God.
Hey, if this is anything like Nier Automata, right?
No, Austin. No, stop it, Austin. No. I'm just telling you right now, no, Austin. That's all I'm gonna say. No. Alright, we're cool. Okay, we're done? Okay, good. No, crisis averted.
So we have more story details, alright? Mm-hmm. So we learned about Zenkaiger. His name is Kaito Goshikida, a young man who wants to be number one in any field. A man who goes from 0 to 1. He's usually a half-feet goof. But if his switch is activated, he becomes a hot-headed fool. He's considered everyone his friend and is often invading their personal space. In any case, he rushes at everything with full power, full throttle. This is why he doesn't have friends, okay? This is why he has to build robot friends, alright? Nobody likes this guy, apparently.
Honestly, what this is telling me is that he's basically Josuke from Part 4 JoJo. Just that's literally what it is. I swear to God, if they insult his hair or something, if he goes off, he's literally Josuke. That's literally what he is.
So something real quick, I want to point out from his name. So I don't know much about Japanese wordplay and word. The only word I do recognize is go, right? Which is Japanese for 5. So as you can tell, remember, because Sentai started with 5 members, all right, 5, all right. And we had that with Go Ranger, right? Which literally translates to 5 Rangers, all right? So we have that, okay? So Go, so even from his name, so I don't know if Kaito and Shikaida means anything else, but at least I know from Go is that hey, there you go. His name is already, it's all good, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, so next one we have the Zenkai Zuren, or simply Zuren. It's the oldest member of the team and thinks of himself as cool as a cool and reserved man. But in reality, he's an annoying, stubborn android. I'm just gonna call these shit androids, alright? I'm not gonna fucking
fair.
Yeah, even though he's a mechanical life form, he's bad at technology and is a muscle brain power type. A fierce friend and values friendship. He immediately hits off with Kaito. He also loves partying and wants to be the center of attention. Okay, so I still don't understand how the fuck these robot... So I don't know if these guys are from, like, a robot universe, and he just travels there, or if he lives in a world where there's robots, right? I don't know what's the situation is going on with these robots. I don't know how these robots plays into the show, right?
I mean, there is the parallel universe, so maybe they just came from there. Yes. But I don't know. We'll see.
And maybe Kaito just visits them and like, hey yo, what's up, right? Hey yo, join my parallel universe, right? Okay. So I mean, so for what he's just like, okay, he's just an old man. That's it. All right, and that's it. He just loves parties.
So he just
loves parties.
That's so weird for an old man to love, though. He loves parties, but he's an old man. That's such a what do you what's the term called? When one character likes a thing that's just totally out of character.
Oh, you mean a tsundere? You think he's a tsundere?
That's not what it is, Austin, and you know it. Whatever, I'll figure it out something else.
Okay.
A dichotomy. That's what it is. There it is. It's such a strange dichotomy. There we go. Anyway, let's go on.
Yeah. Okay. Then we have Zenkai Gowan, or simply Gowan, is a natural airhead android who is peaceful and considered humanity as among the animal kind. Conversely, he doesn't get along with his own kind and is rather cold to other mechanical life forms. His specialty is cooking and is very diligent preparing meals for Kaito. Could it perhaps is like feeding your own pet? Okay, is this guy just a racist?
He's a literal racist, Austin. That's literally him being a racist. You know, he considers humans as pets, and is like he apparently hates himself, man. You know what he is. He is a weeb, all right. He's a goddamn weeb. But instead of Americans for Japan, it's like it's just mechs for humans. He is a human. He wants to be a human, and he wants to go to human lands to do human things. Okay, he is a goddamn weeb. That's literally what he is.
Jesus Christ. Okay, next one is Zenkai Boom. Still hate this goddamn character. Jesus Christ. Is a serious class president type of character. He loves to learn but hasn't had a chance to receive formal schooling, and there's a lot that he doesn't know. There is a lot he is interested in knowing. Sometimes his questions are unintentionally dark or annoying. He loves cleanness, and his specialty is cleaning. Lastly, he has a habit of falling in love with people, no matter their race.
Okay, that's...
Okay.
Is he gonna fall in love with, like, a lamppost or something? Is this what they're telling me?
I don't know what's the deal with this. Also, hey, so does this universe don't let robots go to school? Is that what we're trying to learn? Does he live in some segregated robot universe?
I mean, you think they would just download the information, right? How has he not learned anything at all?
Right? I don't know what's the deal with this robot universe they're in, right? I don't understand.
God, it's so weird. Yeah. Okay, I don't know, man. Runa's just weird. Runa's the weird one.
I don't understand what his questions are unintentionally dark or annoying. Do you think he asks like, why do birds fly? Is it to escape the cold reality of the ground? Is that what I'm trying to infer that when he asks questions?
He's like, do you die when you sleep? This is what happens.
It's like, why do we fall?
Oh my god.
You think he asked why do we fall?
Oh my god. It's so...
Why do we fall, Kaito?
We fall for those pogs. Alright, cool. Let's go to the next one. Oh my god. What is it?
Zenkai Imagine, or simply Imagine, consider herself to be reserved and shy, but at times she is quite brazen? Brazen?
Yeah, she's actually
She loves
quite brazen.
magic, the occult, and non-scientific things to a point that she becomes intensely obsessed with the thing she loves, and it's basically an otaku.
Okay, now there's the weeb. There's the weeb. There's the weeb.
As a mechanized hyper, she sees humanity as fancies and completely interested and total opposite of room. She doesn't like cleaning.
Okay.
Hey, wait, robot girls.
Well, you know what? She's obsessed with humanity. I mean,
big titty goth robot girlfriend, all right?
Wait, what?
I just want a big titty goth robot girlfriend.
You just want a big titty robot girlfriend? Is this what I literally heard from?
No, goth girlfriend. Right, remember that's the meme, all right?
Okay, alright. I thought you were making the meme for robots, and I was about to be very concerned.
It is. I was making the meme for robots.
No, Austin. No, again, just no, Austin. No. No, Austin. Just no. Anyway, to the show support cast for what I'm seeing here. Unless you want to talk more about the pictures.
Okay, his parents are just missing. All right. His parents are missing.
They're just missing. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if they're gonna be relevant. I don't know what their deal is. All right. There's Yatsude who runs a sweet shop called Colorful.
Sweet shop. All right. Cool. That's nice to know that she's running children to the ground. All right. Cool.
Hey, I've been telling you, child labor. I mean, child soldier in Sentai, you know, fucking.
Yeah,
and then
right.
exactly there's Sekchan, a mechanical bird left by Kaito's parents. But when the enemies invade, he suddenly started talking. All right, here's the thing in Sentai. Robot birds are not common. It's just like some weird supporting cast, right? You had robot supporting cast, right? Like sometimes they're just straight up robots. Or they're birds, right? Do you remember Alpha 5 from the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, it's pretty much like that. That's what his deal is. That's what this bird thing is. But here's the thing that's really interesting me is we keep going down. We see the transformation of this, and this shit looks cool as fuck, right? I like what I'm seeing with this transformation with their Megazord, right? Right when they transform, right? With the alternate form of the android are Zutan, Tyranno, Gon, Ryan, Majin Dragon, and Room Dump. These transformation is called Kikai Henkei, but that's not. While in these forms, they can combine with two Zenkaiger. The Zenkaiger now forms we know are Zenkaiger goddess. I'm not gonna read all this fucking shit. Basically, I like what's going on with these forms, right? So they pretty much each of these mecha become one half of a Megazord, right? And they combine with the other half. Right? So we see the yellow and red become their own special thing, right?
Yeah.
And we see pink and blue become their own special. But we look in between, we see that you can actually swap these out, which is really cool as fuck. I like that. It's really cool. I like what they're doing with that shit. That's a cool gimmick. I'm interested in these now because of that shit.
Yeah,
that's cool.
They have now found ways to expand their toy line.
Yeah, because this is how you exploit character, like with the combination gimmick. This is actually cool. If they end up, imagine if they just do this for the others. Because right now, as we established, like the 4 humanoids are based off past Sentai mechs, right? Right. And I'm assuming they're probably gonna get like with every Sentai post 2000 era Sentai where you have auxiliary mech, right? I'm assuming they're gonna get more auxiliary mech. That I hopefully hope they do the exact same thing, right? Because we have these based on 4 seasons, right? If they get more mechs. Right, they're based on other things like we get a Hero Major style mech, right? That can do this exact same thing, right? That can just combine like either be a left or a right side, and just combine with other left sides or other right sides, you know? Right? That would be cool if they do this and do this concept, because I see so much potential with this concept, right? But with this half and half form, if they do this with other seasons, you know?
Right.
Like, and like they don't do it, and they don't become just like side pieces. Come like generic side pieces, like we have the stupid fork and shovel in Hero Major, right?
Yeah. And whatever happened to Sky Major, man?
Oh, look, no, don't fucking we don't talk about Sky Major, right? We're gonna get cooler Sky Mage soon.
Okay, all right. As long as we get cooler Sky Mage, I'm okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so the team's transformation device is called the Gartlinger.
Gartlinger
A
is
gun
like my
type
best bet.
transformation device developed by Kaito's parents. By setting items called Sentai gears, they transforms into the Zenkaiger. It also allows the Zenkaiger to grow, the androids to grow giant and combine. The Sentai gear, on the other hand, contains the condensed power of the Super Sentai. And aside from being able to use the help being used to help our heroes transform, they can also be used to call and pass Super Sentai powers. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So here's the thing. So gun as a transformation device, nothing new. We have had guns before in seasons, all right? We had going back to Paddle Range, Lupin Ranger, that's the most recent one I remember, where every member just straight up transforms with a gun, all right? Mm-hmm. So gun transformation device, nothing new, all right? That's a given fact, all right?
Do they shoot themselves in the head to just transform? Tell me now.
No, they don't. They don't. They just shoot the enemies and then they transform.
Okay, I thought it was gonna be all Persona 3 for a second.
No, you wish it could be Persona 3. you wish it could be Persona 3. Yeah. Oh yeah. And then they have Pog. They transform using Pog chips, all right?
God, I still can't get over that.
No, don't worry. Yeah. So lastly, the Zenkainoids live in a parallel world called Kikaitopia, with a majority of its residents being good beings. But their current ruler, the evil dynasty, boy, I wonder if the current ruler is a good guy or a bad guy or not. hey, what do you think evil dynasty Tojit Tendo is doing? You think he's doing anything illegal or whatever?
Look,
you know,
man, maybe in their universe, evil means hope. Okay.
Rules them with fears and an iron fist. The evil ruler used Torjiru gears, which are created from the misuse of the tech made by Kaito's parents. They use it to lock up worlds. Once it is used, they can call upon these lock worlds, summoning monsters from said worlds. All right. Okay. So like I said, we established multiple concept units. So this is another parallel world. So as of right now, we're up to We're up to 3. All right.
Uh-huh.
We're up to 13 parallel worlds that exist within the Sentai universe now.
God,
okay.
Man.
Yeah, don't worry. Those other, with the except, like, the only one that legitimately matters is Earth, Dino Earth, Kamen Rider Universe, and Kikai, because those others were just throwaway parallel dimensions that existed. That doesn't fucking matter.
Okay.
Alright, so here you go. Now we know more basic character details. Alright, hey, Zenkai Magic. My favorite character so far, alright, William? Mm-hmm. And not because she's a robot girl.
Uh-huh. Look,
Definitely not because she's a robot.
I'm just gonna keep telling you, stop. Alright? That's literally all I'm gonna keep telling you whenever she comes up. Stop, Austin. Anyway.
Alright, so next one, we finally have the first magazine scan, alright? Because that's how everything gets revealed, through magazine scan. You're right? You just get magazine scan, right? And then we just show them, it's like, these are just press photos, basically, that shows them off. So I don't think this reveals anything new, right? I'm scrolling through this magazine. Yeah, nothing new. It just pretty much basically covers out past information that we know. That just iterate what we already know about. Hey, yo, these are robots. There's a guy that befriends robots. You know, he fights with the robots and everything, right? They got Pog chips. You know, they're like these are my little Pogs, Pogers.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
God.
Let's see, and then these, okay, but that's not all. Okay, here's new. Okay, we got some new information, but that's not all. These 4 have their own personal weapons that are based on the Sentai mech that they're based on. For example, is Zuren carrying a sword and shield, while Room wears a sword looking like Go-Go sword. All right, so pretty much just weapons. All right, so here's the thing. In recent Sentai, right? As you know, one of my favorite things about Sentai is for every character to have their own unique weapon to define their character. All right. Right, and in recent, they haven't been really doing. They've just been giving every character a static character group weapon. Like we see it with Kira Major, where every ranger just use the same shield. I mean, use the same sword and gun, right?
Right.
Like that's just a standard, right? Right, but what we're seeing for this, hey, yo, everyone gets their own weapon, which is good, because like that gives them personality traits and all that shit, right? You know, all right, hey, yo, hey, you have the sword, you have a staff, right? I mean, it's like all these weapons that they all carry are based on their sword from their past season, so that's good. So hey, so it gives these characters personality and all that shit.
Excuse me.
Let's see. So okay, nothing else. Okay, then. We already know about that shit. They have Pog. They use Pogs. They love Pogs. All right. All right, next information. It's just hey, here's our first toy scan. We get toy image. This is just the stupid thing that that you buy to kids. You sell to kids, so it's like this thing's expensive. It's 4,950 yen. It's like $50. Jesus Christ! But it shows clearer image of the Pog chips, which these do look cool. I do like how these Pog chip looks. Right, if you go to the last image that shows them on the red, right, these things do look cool. I do like the Pog chips aesthetic, right?
Yeah, they look really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the lining and stuff. You know, they just don't. It's not drawn in. They use the shadows to indicate image, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, these the Pog chips they have. It's pretty cool. Yeah. So we see their buckle. It's just the letter V. V being a recurring element of Sentai. And all that shit, and then we just see their transformation weapon, which is just a gun, because just give them guns to transform you, right?
Yeah, but not just any gun, a machine gun.
With a bird on it. This thing, there's just a giant bird. Right?
Yeah.
There's a bird.
It just goes call.
Wait, so I just realized, are these punches, or are these like those weird bullet things that you used to put in caps? I just realized, are these caps? Are these cap shells? That I'm thinking about it now, because they have because if you're looking at it, they have like these weird stubs, right? Are those supposed to be like cap shells?
I think so, yeah. It looks like it. It's the only thing I could think of to explain that.
Well, so maybe they don't use Pogs, right?
I mean,
maybe they just use cap shell.
I mean, I think it'd be similar to. I mean, it's similar, but they just. I mean, I think it's probably just a way for them to be able to use it in toy form.
Probably.
So yeah.
Let's try not to read into it. But yeah, okay. So there we go. We discussed the second set of Zenkaiger information, which is probably going to be the last video we're going to do before the airing of Zenkai. Don't know when the fuck this is going to be uploaded, in contrast to our schedule. Hopefully it gets uploaded at some point before Zenkaiger start. Because we know right now the premiere date is the 7th of March. So that's like in another month or some shit by the time this gets uploaded. Because it's being uploaded in February.
I did read, and I don't know if you want to do this. But there is going to be a press conference with the show's cast on the 15th.
That's fucking irrelevant. That's just showing off the cast. We don't need to do that shit. That's not relevant for us to do. That's too much fucking work. Right?
Okay.
This is the last Zenkaiger video we're doing before the premiere of Zenkaiger. Just so we get up to speed with everything.
Unless they decide to show off more detail as we end this.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God. You know what really bad? After I upload this video, there's more information gets revealed. I'll be really fucking mad.
It'd be fucking great.
Hey, as long as they're clear shot of Zenkai Imagine, that's all that matters. I'll be fine with it.
Okay, then.
Yeah, okay. That's all I wanted to say.
Okay, then. Guess that's how we're ending it, then.
Yeah, it was. I too. We can always just end it on Robot Girls, all right? Nothing wrong with that.
No, Austin. Just no. That's how we're ending it. No.
No, we're ending it. Hey, at least after this, you can go back to watching Jetman, all right?
Hey, man, I'm almost done with that shit.
Okay, good. Okay, okay. So that's it. All right. Hey, to be fair, by the time this gets uploaded, you'll definitely be done with Jetman.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm on episode 38. Gonna fucking finish this like tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's good to know. All right, I guess that's it. I guess we got everything done. All right. Anything else?
Also, no.
Okay, that's it. Coronavirus is still a thing. Wash your hands. Kate, thanks. Bye.